Do you eat enough legumes? Then we have something really delicious for you today, butter beans. Also known as lima beans, these legumes get their name because of their mild buttery flavor, and that's why they go great with our butter masala sauce. Butter beans come pre-cooked in a can, or you can prepare them in a pressure cooker like we do. We soak the beans overnight to make cooking easier. As a rule of thumb, dried beans weigh twice as much after soaking. These home-cooked butter beans become real giants. That's why we always stock up on a colorful variety of dried legumes, because they're easy to store and provide delicious protein-rich value for money. You can pour away the soaking water and pour fresh cold water over the beans in a pot. Let the beans boil until foam starts to rise. Skim off the thick foam. This will make the beans more digestible. Now add a little clove and cardamom for a subtle spice flavor. The exact cooking time depends on the size and age of your beans. In our pressure cooker, 5 minutes on high pressure followed by 15 minutes natural release worked well. If you are cooking the beans in a pot, expect 45 to 60 minutes of cooking time. You can speed things up by adding a pinch of baking soda. Let your cooked butter beans cool in the water so the hull doesn't break. Now let's get started on our delicious butter masala sauce that will give you all the flavors you love. The first step is to bloom your spices. One really handy ingredient are peeled cardamom seeds. They hold their flavor longer than ready-made powder, but you can skip the peeling. You won't find this butter masala with beans in any restaurant. Actually, we got the idea from a play on words, because what goes better with butter beans than a butter masala? Once your onions are translucent, you can add the ginger garlic paste and saute until it no longer smells raw. Next, add the powdered spices. Coriander powder gives the sauce a velvety nutty flavor, and cumin adds a slightly bitter sweetness. Stir them in briefly, then add tomatoes. The tomatoes give the sauce a fruity acidity. Let them stew until they start to shine and a little oil comes out the side. Now the masala base is ready and we can refine the sauce. First of all, take the pan off the heat and stir in water. Now you can easily pick out the cinnamon stick. The cardamom seeds and cloves can stay in, they will be blended with the sauce. For a creamy texture, we add a dash of cream. For a dairy-free version, use soy cream. See how we are starting to get the characteristic color of butter masala? Now puree the sauce. If needed, you can sieve a little to get a nicer consistency. Next up is the butter. For a dairy-free alternative, stir in margarine. Also add sugar and a little salt. For the authentic taste, you can't forget kasuri methi, dried fenugreek. Butter masala is a perfect introduction into Indian cuisine. It's a breeze to cook, and so far we've been able to wow everyone with a delicious mildly sweet sauce. It's big with children too. Now carefully fold in the beans. Add a pinch of garam masala over the dish and let it sit for another 5 minutes. The butter beans taste even better the next day, so cook a large portion right away. The cooked butter beans develop a soft, creamy texture and have a mild, buttery flavor. They go just great with the sauce. We're excited to see how you like this variation. Have fun cooking and see you in the next video. Bye!